Akram is just a day old. He was born with a cleft lip and cleft palate and is one of many children at Fallujah's General Hospital suffering from severe birth defects.
This is Mohammed Hamid. He's 1 month old. It means
Mohammed has cardiac problems, the most common defect among the children here. Down the corridor, we meet Sufyan. He's just 2 years old, but has already had 7 operations to alleviate the swelling around his brain. Doctors tell his mother still more will be needed. Overwhelmed by medical bills, she says she has to borrow cash just to get to the hospital. Sufyan's health problems have forced her and her husband to make a difficult decision. I will not have children anymore, says Shukriya. I need to take care of the one that I have now. When me and his father saw his situation, we decided not to have children anymore. The cause of these defects is unknown, but doctors here say they are increasing.
we may see 4 or 5 patients weekly, if not daily. They many times ask me or ask other doctors, what can we do? What can we treat our children? I told you, we have no facilities. Many of such defects can't be treated here.
At the Fallujah branch of the Iraqi Handicapped Society, parents seek help for their disabled children. Since 2004, Hussein Matroud says he has seen a sharp rise in the number of deformities. The number increased after the military operations that took place in Fallujah in the first and second state of the operations, says Hussein. They used all kinds of weapons, even the forbidden ones. In 2004, U.S. forces launched 2 major offensives to clear insurgents from Fallujah. Large parts of the city were reduced to rubble. Hundreds of tons of munitions were used. There is a concern for the people of Anbar and the people of Fallujah that they were exposed to weapons effects, says Iraq's Deputy Minister of Health. But to be scientifically accurate, we don't have the accurate scientific analysis to prove this case so far. Many residents believe the weapons used release toxic chemicals that are causing these deformities. 5-year-old Zahra was born with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. Her mother was pregnant with her when the Fallujah offensive began. Her father blames American weapons. They bombed the house. They claimed we were terrorists, says Mohammed. I told them that it is just me and my wife. We were just married 3 months ago. And he is still angry. We were comfortable, he says. Then the occupation came. Our families were destroyed. My child is not the first child that got this in Fallujah. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of children are suffering. 2 years after Zahra was born, Muhammad and Rana had another child, a son named Abdurrahman. His deformities were even worse, and he died just 3 days after being born. Rana also rules out having any more children. She says her family's situation is far too difficult. It is undescribable. It's torture, says Rana. The child is suffering. She can't play. She can't stand on her feet. She can't even eat. Someone has to feed her. But there are no reliable statistics for birth defects in Fallujah. No studies on their cause or causes. No comparison with other Iraqi cities. There are simply no answers.
These deformation, we are saying, also we are saying that the causes are more complex than some people think. We are not denying the existence. We are saying that it is more, and understanding the complexity is necessary, is important, so that we can deal with the problem.
Now the World Health Organization plans to investigate, saying in a statement to CNN that it wants to verify and confirm the increase in the differential incidence of the cases of the birth defects. At the hospital, Dr. Abdul Ghani says the international community has to help. In the face of so much suffering, she is on the verge of despair.
I feel shame when I answer my patients. Sometimes I feel I want to cry because I can't do anything for them.
Well, Mohammed Jamjoon is going to join us in just a second here, but we wanted to point out that we spoke with the Department of Defense. The Defense Department says that it takes public health issues very seriously, and it's aware of the reports of a rise in birth defects in Fallujah, but it says that it can't draw any conclusions without scientific studies into the coincidence and causes of birth deformities in Fallujah. Okay, so Mohammed, no answers, just devastated parents right now. Given the state that Iraq is in these days, is anybody even going to investigate this further?
Well, Kira, that's the big question. A few weeks ago, we learned, as we had mentioned, that the World Health Organization is trying to conduct a study, that they've reached out to Iraq's Ministry of Health, and they want to find answers. But nobody knows when that will happen, how it will happen, how long it will take. And all the doctors and the parents that we spoke with who are so devastated by this, they are begging for an organization to come in to help with this, to give them answers as to why it's happening. What's really compounding the frustration is most of them feel that the Iraqi government has not done nearly enough to deal with this. You know, we spoke with an Iraqi health ministry official when we were investigating this piece. We asked, how many incidents of birth defects are there? We were told last year only 22 incidents of birth defects in Fallujah. That's a number that's almost too incredible to believe when you see the anecdotal evidence in front of your eyes when you walk through the halls of the pediatric ward of Fallujah General Hospital, as we did. Kira?
Mohammed, appreciate it, but we want to get straight to a briefing now on the oil gusher there in the Gulf. Commandant of the Coast Guard.